Game 3 of the NLDS, Brewers versus Cubs. Brewers up 2-0, trying to send the Cubs home and sweep the division series. We've got Quinn Priester versus Jameson Taillon. Priester's first time pitching in the postseason versus Jameson Taillon, who's lowered that ERA down to 3.24. He's been good so far in the postseason. Top of the first inning. I eat my words immediately, of course. Christian Yelich leads off with a double. Jackson Chourio will ground out. Terrain walks. So we got 2 on early. Contreras is going to single. So we got bases loaded, 1 out for the Brewers. The Contreras single, he hits a pop-up on the infield. It appeared that Bush didn't quite see it. And then second baseman, pitcher start running in, and it just drops in the middle of them. And everyone's safe. So it's bases loaded, 1 out. And Sal Frelick comes up. Big time RBI sac fly. Early 1-0 lead for the Brewers. Caleb Durbin's going to fly out, and that ends the inning. So it's going to be 1-0 Brewers after 1. Bottom of the first, Michael Bush. Big time leadoff solo home run immediately ties the game. His third of the postseason. Gets the ball rolling for the Cubs. Nico Hoerner's going to single. Kyle Tucker walks. Seiya Suzuki's going to fly out. And Happ is going to walk. So we have bases loaded with 2 outs. 1 out. And Pete Crow Armstrong comes up huge. A 2 RBI single, giving the Cubs the lead. It's 3-1. It's going to end the day for Quinn Priester. You had to assume the leash was going to be short, and it sure was, as Nick Mears comes in. Pete Crow Armstrong is going to steal second, and Ian Happ's going to actually score on that, making it 4-1 now. So Cubs, big crooked number in the first inning. They're fighting to play another game. Dansby's going to walk, and Matt Shaw's going to strike out. But after 1, it's 4-1 Cubs. And that's it's going to be most of the action in this one. So top of the second inning, Jake Bauers grounds out, Lockridge strikes out, and Ortiz strikes out. Bottom of the second, Jose Quintana comes in for the Brewers. Kind of a mop-up situation here. Eat up the innings so we're not blasting through the bullpen when you know you're maybe going to have to play tomorrow in a game 4. He gets Bush to strike out, Hoerner grounds out, and Tucker grounds out. Top of the third, 1-2-3 inning for the Brewers. Yelich grounds out, Chourio grounds out, and so does Terrain. Bottom of the third, Seiya Suzuki doubles his third of the postseason, and Ian Happ walks. 2 on, nobody out for the Cubs. Carson Kelly flies out, Pete Crow Armstrong strikes out, and Dansby Swanson grounds out, so no more damage done by the Cubs. Top of the fourth, Contreras strikes out, Frelick singles, and Durbin singles. 2 on with 1 out, and Jake Bauers, RBI single, gets the Brewers their second run of the game. Lockridge is going to reach on a fielder's choice. Someone gets caught stealing there and trying to get to home, Caleb Durbin. And Joey Ortiz grounds out. That ends the fourth, but it's now 4-2. So the Brewers starting to chip away at that lead. Bottom of the fourth, 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. Shaw is going to ground out. Bush will fly out, and Hoerner will ground out. Top of the fifth, that ends the day for Jameson Taillon. He did his job. That's all he needed to do. Get through 4 innings and let the bullpen do the work. Pomeranz will get Yelich to ground out and strikes out Chourio and Terrain. Bottom of the fifth, Kyle Tucker leads things off with a single, and Grant Anderson comes in for the Brewers. He gets Suzuki to strike out, picks off Kyle Tucker, and then Ian Happ will strike out looking. End of the 5th inning. Top of the 6th, Palencia comes in for the Cubs. He's been pretty good in the postseason for them. He gets a 1-2-3 inning. Contreras will ground out, so will Frelick, and Durbin will line out to right field. Bottom of the 6th, Kelly pops out. Pete Crow Armstrong flies out. Dansby singles, but Matt Shaw pops out, ending the 6th. Top of the 7th, Andrew Kittredge comes in, and Jake Bauers said his name a couple of times in this one. Solo home run. It's now 4-3 Cubs. So they're really starting to chip away, and the Cubs haven't really extended that lead. Isaac Collins is going to come in, pinch hit, strike out. Blake Perkins will pinch hit, he grounds out, and Christian Yelich will ground out, ending the top of the 7th. Cubs in a good position to play another day. Koenig comes in for the Brewers. He'll get Bush to line out. Nico Horner and Kyle Tucker both single, so there's 2 on with 1 out. Patrick's going to come in to relieve, and he cleans things up, gets Suzuki to reach on a fielder's choice, and Ian have to strike out. So still scores 4-3. Top of the 8th, the Brewers getting more base runners again. Jackson Chourio leading off with a double. That's going to end the day for Kittredge, and Caleb Thielbar comes in. He faces Bryce Terang, walks Contreras, the left on right matchup, kind of pitching around the big bat. And he gets Sal Frelick on a fielder's choice. Frelick reaches on the fielder's choice, but Contreras is out at second. That's going to bring in Brad Keller to close things out. 4-out save is what you're looking for the Cubs. Durbin walks, but then Jake Bauers strikes out. Big moment for Brad Keller, getting the Cubs 3 outs away from extending this game to a Game 4. Bottom of the 8th, Kelly's going to line out. Pete Armstrong tries to bunt, doesn't make it. Pitcher throws him out, and Dansby Swanson grounds out. 3 more outs for the Brewers in this one. Andrew Vaughn, pinch hit, fly out to right field. Blake Perkins strikes out, and Christian Yelich grounds out. So that's going to end Game 3. The Cubs win it 4-3. They extend their season. They are playing in Wrigleyville, of course. Game 4 is coming up, and the Brewers, they got 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. Cubs 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base as well. Drew Pomeranz gets that win, and Quinn Priester gets the loss. Brad Keller with his 2nd save of the postseason. Player of the game could have gone a couple of ways. I'm going to give this one to Jameson Taillon. As a starting pitcher in the postseason, especially one of those middle of the starting rotation guys, your job is to get 4 innings. And that's what Jameson Taillon did. 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, only the 2 runs, 5 hits, and a walk. Not perfect, but got enough done to get to the Cubs' good bullpen, and the bullpen holds on for that win. Couple notable players. Bush, he was 1 for 4, but had that leadoff solo home run, get the energy going for the Cubs in the first. Pete Armstrong 1 for 4 with that 2 RBI single in the first inning. Kyle Tucker was 2 for 4, same with Nico Horner. Jake Bauers said his name quite a few times. He was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run, with that solo home run as well. I think, the solo home run. Jose Quintana playing mop-up role and eating up some innings. He gets 3 innings and 2 strikeouts and 2 hits. Worth noting because, like I said, that Game 4 is tomorrow. So you don't want to extend the bullpen too much. So you got to have a guy like Quintana come in and eat up those innings. No starting pitchers have been announced as of this recording. So Cubs fans, you got to be feeling a little bit better. Got a big win coming tomorrow, hopefully, for you guys. And Brewers, you guys are trying to wrap things up, get back to the NLCS, and maybe face the Dodgers or the Phillies in that one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, we'll see you in a bit for Blue Jays and Yankees. Blue Jays trying to send the Yankees home. Yankees trying to extend that series to a Game 5. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.